teams terrifically well represented, fans hopeful, expectant. As well they might be, there is no shortage of belief on either side that it will be their team. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage. Just this game, and then the final.
A game some may argue with justification as being harder than the final.
And the shot! In for the pieces! He's getting it all right!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Mignon, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, registering that crucial first goal has now given them more incentive and motivation to take this on.
Over to the left. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Oh, Red, nice interception. Thuram. Oh, super ball. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Thuram.
France have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Nico Williams. Shot a goal! And he can clear it away. Olise. Hernandez. Dembele. Thuram. France looking to pass their way through. Thuram. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Over to the left. Thuram! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Danger averted for now. Koundé. Chouameni. Olise. Has a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kubasi. Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. Koundé. Played out to the left flank. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Gets his pass away.
Nico Williams, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's Morata! It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Oh, good spread. And it's Dembele. Ball swung in. Climbs up big! And he's found the net! France are back on level terms. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Morata. Well, nicely intercepted. Played into space out wide. That has been knocked clear. They've got a corner here. Played out to the right. Back when it goes. Chance! And that has fair finished.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And that was very necessary. Morata. Great ball if he can get there. And now the breakaway. Morata. And it's hoisted clear. That's nice. He's got space, big chance! Goal! Spain! And they're back in front.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Spain go into the lead. Doué. France playing here with a nice expansive style.
Yeah, with their fullbacks making up the numbers in attack too, just need to make sure the back line doesn't become too stretched and faced with too much ground to cover.
It's run loose here. Hit into the middle. And that has been cleared. And that's been won straight back. Hernandez. Dani Olmo. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Dembele. Mbappe! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Nico Williams. Pedri. Well, this is a fascinating tie. Tight, exciting, energetic. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Smoothly does it. Hangs one in. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Pedri. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Aim forwards. Konate. And here's Dembele. Picked up. He's had a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Chouameni, Thuram. And Hernandez. Oh, this is a great position. Mbappe! There it is!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Played with finesse. Passes short and sharp. Cucurella. Great defending, strong and determined. Olise, out to the right. Opts for safety. Konate. And Koundé. Olise. And Koundé. And it's Morata. He's had it taken off him. Hernandez. Doué. Hernandez. France finding their passes. Played in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Dani Olmo is there to clear. Olise. Hernandez. Thuram. Now it's Mbappe!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Cucurella. Dani Olmo. Yamal! Tries to get it clear. France can start a counter here. Thuram. Good running, strong and purposeful. Defending of the desperate variety. A searching ball that into space. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Mignon chooses to deal with it himself. Olise. Interesting ball. And that could set him on his way. Towering header! He's got away with one there. That has been cut short. Deep into stoppage time. Koundé played towards the other side. Hernandez chasing after it. Hernandez going full tilt down the left. Spread out to the left. Olise. That's surely a foul, free kick. Mbappe! Oh, crossbar! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, it's Dembele. And that's been repelled. And the semi-final reaches halfway. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're already into the second period. Hernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's come loose. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kubasi for Merino. Pedro Porro. And Kubasi. Doué. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Could move up a gear here. Forwards and with intent. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Moved on forwards. Koundé. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. The comeback is complete. As close to a certainty as can be.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's going to the other side.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. France get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Kubasi. It's Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nice bit of trickery. Gets to show off his quick feet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Williams, great leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And it's Morata. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's been taken straight back. Dani Olmo. Merino. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, really good feet. Dani Olmo! Dani Olmo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
France get it back again. Chouameni. Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. Thuram! Mbappe has got himself a free kick. And the ref's been lenient here. Again, he'll get too many more chances. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hernandez crosses. Keeper sees it all the way. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Cucurella. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Williams. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Might come loose. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Spain making consecutive changes here. They've played it short. Delivers across. Massive lead! And we couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And here's Dembele. And he's had it nicked away. Played out towards the right wing. Koundé. And the finish! He's got a goal! That is his third! Who can stop him? Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
France go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Pedro Porro, and that's aimed into the middle.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
He's dealt with that well. Out to the left it goes. Gets good distance on it. Mbappe fiddles it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Koundé is in a really good position out wide. Fabian Ruiz is there and he can get that clear. Can he spark a counter here? Morata threads one in and he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. France have a free kick. Chouameni. Now it's Thuram. Thuram. And here's Dembele. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And it's been taken short. Great hit! Straight at the keeper.
Mbappe simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for him.
Cucurella. That has been knocked clear. Pedri. Cucurella crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Throw it. France making another change here. Merino. Some really good ball movement. Camavinga. And it's played forward. And here's Dembele. Koundé. Koundé charging forward down that flank. Olise! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Shifted upfield. And the counter is on. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. No, that's been intercepted. Kubasi. Rapidly approaching the end. Spain are on the point of first-round elimination. Decent progress down the left. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Morata. Oh, good spread. And he's heaved it away. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
In comes the cross. And that should be the keeper's. Ah, he's given it away. And it's hoisted clear. Merino looking for options for movement. Morata. No foul, says the referee. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Nkunku. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. It's Dembele! That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. No, that's been easily repelled. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pedri, and he's forced to go back. And Lenormand. Merino. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Koundé makes the interception. He's trying to skip past his man. Morata was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Clears it away. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Olise. Chouameni. Dembele. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Dembele tries to get it clear. Played out to the right. It's a chance for Spain to break. Looking for the runner. Well, that's well seen too. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Yamal. Ooh, delicate chip through. Short changes him with that pass. Chouameni. Saliba. It's Camavinga. Olise. Well, that is one way to stop him. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Olise. And they can counter here. He is through here.